Hello, I'm Dick, he's Dom, Dick and Dom, Dick versus Dom at the McEwan Hall, 1 o'clock every day until the 12th of August.
So why did we want to do our Fringe debut this year? Well, we've been working together for 23 years now. It's always been on the bucket list. It's always been something that we've wanted to do because essentially what we do is comedy, right? But unfortunately, or fortunately, we've always been filming every single summer. So that's when most filming happens. So we've been really, really busy. And this year, we had a 2-week window in our filming schedule and we just thought, well, we can either go on holiday or do more work. So we thought we'd do more work. What do you prefer, live or
Probably
TV?
live, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing the audience there. You know what it's like when your camera's there, you don't know who's watching or how they're reacting to what you're doing. And like Dom says, we're mostly comedy now, so comedy's hard to a camera and with no audience. It's a lot easier when you're on the stage. And more of a buzz, you know.
I think so. I think to hear, everyone laughing at what you do, and also see for us, it's really interesting to see who's coming to watch the show.
Yeah.
Because it's essentially it's a family show. But people would say it's a kids show. It's not a kids show. It's a comedy show for everyone from 5 to 105 years old. And it's interesting to look out there and you see there are kids that are there laughing at you. There's their parents who probably watched us when they were kids laughing at you. We have groups of students who used to watch us when they were kids watching us. So you've got all these different generations.
To sum it all up, we're really old. We've grown up and gone really old. And now we've got all these people that remember us from like 1990, whatever it was, 6.
And also the kids who are still watching us on CBBC now. So it's great. Where did we meet?
BBC TV Centre in 1996 over a cheese and apple baguette.
It was.
I was a runner, a T-boy, he was a magician.
Yeah.
And on the links in between the programmes, the broom cupboard, which Philip Schofield used to do.
And we just got on with mates. We just kind of started chatting about the same things. And then I was living with my brother at the time in London. And then he said, well, I've got a room in the house share I'm living in. And my brother wanted to kick me out. So I went, all right, let's live in the same house. And we did. It was carnage and it was great fun. And I think that's where the friendship really kind of grew. And then we got put on screen together because the boss at the time, he could see that our friendship was kind of manifesting and thought, wouldn't it be interesting to try that out on screen?
23 years later?
It just worked.
Here we are. The show's called Dick v Dom, takes the premise of a boxing match. So the first thing we do is split the audience in half. So it's the Dicks versus the Doms, totally immersive for the audience. They are part of the show. So you're just fighting it out between the audience and me and Dom on stage to see who wins.
Yeah, we have about 8 different rounds, 8 different games. And we have a referee as well to judge which side was the best at doing the games. As Rich said, when you come to watch the show, you don't just sit and watch a show. You're part of it. So all of the games involve all of the audience.
Examples? Crowd surfing is one of them.
Yeah, all the way to the back and back to the stage again. We do one called My Bogies Lie Over the... We've got to do bogies, haven't we? Yeah, bogies. So we do something called My Bogies Lie Over the Ocean, where everyone has to join into different hand actions. And we do the legal swearing karaoke song, where kids have to sing along.
Give you an example of one: granny sacks or scampy pamphlets,
flat crackers,
nanny knob knobs,
clock hangers.
Yeah, it's all in there.
Futtocks,
foofy knickers,
all sorts.
Yeah.
But they all sound rude, and we get kids doing this in the show as well, which
legal.
Rude,
legal.
It's legal swearing because there's 3 of them.
Three, but they love it.
But they think it's hilarious, and the adults love it as well. So yeah, there's quite a lot of new material, but there's some tried and tested winners as well.